Hello there, and welcome to your Opencart walkthrough. Our goal here today is to go over step by step how to add categories, products, options to those products, and create store coupons. This information is what we expect our clients to be responsible for and manage on their own end. By now, your designer should have emailed you your credentials to sign into your shopping cart. Upon logging in, you will first see your new Opencart dashboard. We are using a completely fresh and default install of Opencart for our video today. This dashboard you're seeing will give you a general overview of your sales. As of right now, it may seem pretty dull, but once your store takes off and sales start coming through, you will notice these areas start to fill out. Over here to the left, as you can see, we'll keep a few statistics such as total sales this year, total orders, number of customers, and a few other things. Over here to the right will be a statistical graph of your total orders and total customers. Down here below, Opencart will keep track of your latest 10 orders. Now that we covered the dashboard, let's get started with our walkthrough. The first thing we will cover is categories. Let's take our mouse and hover over the catalog in the navigation bar and click on the first list item down named categories. You will see a bunch of categories that may have nothing to do with your business. Keep in mind, these are just default categories that come with the new install of Opencart. Later on, you are more than welcome to go delete them. But first, let's cover how to add a category before deleting anything. Let's take our mouse and click on Insert in the top right. You will notice 3 tabs after we click Insert: General, Data, and Design. The 2 tabs we will cover are General and Data. The Design tab will be left up to your designer and you may disregard it. The first field you will notice is Category Name. Feel free to name your category whatever you would like. Make sure to just keep it appropriate to what the category will be containing. The second field is Meta Tag Description. Generally, you will type in a statement here or a brief description of 150 words or less. Keep in mind this will not physically be seen on your website, but is actually used for search engines to read a general description of what this category is about. Below that, you will see meta tag keywords. You may add as many keywords as you like, but keep in mind to add a comma after each keyword. Once again, this will physically not be seen on your website, but is used to give search engines keywords about what this category is about. The fourth field is the description text editor. You may type as short or as long of description you feel appropriate to describe this category. As you can see, the Opencart text editor gives you a little bit of freedom here. You can do things such as bold, italicize, underline, strike through words, highlight words, and actually create lists. These are just some of the options that you can do with this text editor. Now, let's go over the Data tab. First field is the parent category. Opencart gives you the option to create parent and child categories, or other people refer to them as main and subcategories. If the category you are creating is the highest level category, you will leave it marked as none. If you wish for this category to be a child or a subcategory of another category, click the drop down box and select the category you wish for it to be a sub or child category of. Below this, you will see a field Stores. You may always leave this checked as default and do not really have to pay much attention to this. Below this is SEO keyword. SEO keyword is used by Opencart as another search engine optimization technique. The two rules to SEO keywords are to separate multiple words by hyphens and make sure that upon filling this out that no category or product ever have the same SEO keyword. Reason being, once you get your store live and running, we can turn on the option called SEO URLs. These URLs or links are created depending on the SEO keyword field. If two products have the same SEO keyword, they will have the same URL. This will cause conflict when someone goes to a URL that is the same for more than one product, and your online store will not know which product to display. Next, we can add an image to our category. You can click on Browse Files, which will pull up a box called Image Manager. As you can see, there are a few default pictures in here that you can disregard. If you wish to add a file or image from your computer, you may click on Upload. Once you click this, a Browse Files box will pull up, and you may go through and find the appropriate image that you wish to upload. Keep in mind that the pictures must be 300 kilobytes in size or less and 1000 by 1000 pixels in size. Once you upload it, it will be added down here to the white spaces with the other images. Sometimes you may have to click refresh after uploading an image to see your appropriate image. Next, below, you will see top and columns. You may ignore these for now. Your designer may have you using them, and they will let you know if they need you to be in charge of these or not. Sort order is used to numerically number your categories in the order you want them to show up. Basically, you can think of it in a top to bottom structure. The very top category would be number 1. The second category, or the one directly below it, would be sort order 2. The third category from the top would have a sort order 3, and then so on. That will cover it for categories. Make sure when you are done filling out the General and Data tab to click Save over here in the top right. Now let's go over how to delete the categories really fast. Take your mouse and click back on Catalog and Categories. If you checkmark these, have the option of deleting them right next to where you click the button Insert. That will wrap it up for categories. Next, we will go over creating options. This may seem a bit backwards. We're creating options for products before actually creating the products. Reason why we're doing this is because these options are global options, and once you create them, you can apply them to as many products as needed. Let's take our mouse, hover back over Catalog in the navigation bar, and click on the fourth list item down labeled Options. Once again, we can ignore the default options that come with the fresh install of Opencart, and we will go over how to insert our own. Let's take our mouse and now click over to the right the Insert button. First, I will explain the different option fields, and then I will put in an example of t-shirt sizes once I'm done explaining. The option name, you will put in the appropriate option name for your option. Next is type. The three most common types are select, radio, and checkbox. Select is a drop-down just like you see here. Basically, you may fill in the different option values, and once you click the drop-down box, it will display all the different ones that they may select. Note, you can only select one option with the select type. Radio will only let you select one option value also, but instead displays the option with a circle button to fill in next to it. For example, if you've ever purchased clothing offline, you will have to select the size you wear. Most of the time, there will be the size with the option circle next to it. If at first you click a medium and then realize you need a small, the medium dot will become blank as the small dot gets filled in. Checkboxes will let you select multiple options at one time. Sort order is the same as described in categories. Next, we need to add some option values to the option. In here, you will need to create every possible option value even if it does not apply to each product. You will notice that you have three different fields: option value name, image, and sort order. You have the ability to add an additional image for each option value if you wish, and then number them the order that you would like for them to appear on your website. For now, I'm going to put in the t-shirt sizes example. I'm only going to use three different fields: small, medium, and large. I'm going to make small sort order 1, medium sort order 2, and large sort order 3. Once you are done filling out your options, you will want to go ahead and click Save in the top right. That will cover options. Next, we will go over adding products, and this will make a little more sense while we went over options before creating any type of products. To insert products, let's hover back over Catalog in the navigation bar and click on the second list item labeled Products. For now, we will disregard these current products and insert our own new product. Let's take our mouse and click on the button Insert to the right. You will notice multiple tabs, but do not worry, not all these tabs will be used. The General tab is pretty similar to the Categories General tab. Fill in the appropriate name, meta tag description, meta tag keywords, and description for the product. Keep in mind the same rules apply as they did in the category fields. You will notice a new section labeled Product Tags. Product tags are used for the search bar on your website if you have one. Product tags are used for when a customer searches keywords in your search bar. You will want to fill in the words that you wish to have these products show up when someone searches them in your website search bar. Make sure to separate each word by commas. Next, let's go to the Data tab. First, you will give your product a model number. If it does not have one, hit the spacebar 3 times to trick the system into thinking you put in a model number. SKU and UPC are used for keeping track of barcodes. You also have the option to fill in the location of where this product was made. For price, type in the base price you want the item to cost. Make sure to go to the hundredths and decimal place. An item that is $10 should be filled in as 10.00. Next, for every physical item should have the tax class of taxable goods, meaning that when someone purchases this item in your state, they will be taxed for it. Opencart will keep track of your stock if you wish for it to. You can type in the quantity of a product here. Minimum quantity is used to make the customer purchase a product in a specified quantity or higher. Subtract stock either yes or no. Out of stock status will show up when an item is sold out. To get rid of this message, you will have to come back and put in the new quantity available for the product. Require shipping is yes if you plan on shipping the item and no if you are not. SEO keyword is the same thing as described in category. Make sure these are unique as you are filling in your products. Image once again works the same exact way as it did in the categories. If you click Browse Files, the image manager will pop up, and to add images would be the same thing just by clicking the upload button and browsing for the file on your computer. Once again, make sure that the file is 300 kilobytes or less in size and 1000 by 1000 pixels less in size. Next, you actually can have a set date of when the item will be available if you're creating the item a week before or so when it is available. If you click in the box, you will notice this calendar pop up. You can go ahead and select whichever date you want the item to be available. Next 4 fields are for shipping purposes. You will want to fill in the appropriate weight and size for the products. Once you and your designer work out the shipping methods, the price will be based off what is in these fields. Next field is status. For whatever reason, if you do not wish for the product to show up on your website currently, you can come in here and make the status disabled. Next and last item is sort order, which will let you number numerically the order of products that will show up under the categories. Next, let's scroll back up and click on the Links tab. Manufacturer is something we do not cover. You may go back and fill this out if you wish, but it is not something that is important or that we cover in this walkthrough. Next, check off the categories you wish for this product to show up under. Below that, once again in the Stores field, always leave it checked as default. You will not have to make any changes to this field. Downloads we will disregard for now. Next, you can start typing in related products if you wish. This means that whenever someone is viewing a product, somewhere on the page it will show little previews of related items to the current product a customer is viewing. Next, let's go back up and skip over the Attribute tab and go to the Option tab. Now this will start to make sense while we jumped around a bit earlier. Let's carry on the example of t-shirt sizes that I created earlier. To add an option to the product, click on the input box to the left of the green circle with a plus dot inside of it. Next, we will want to add only the option values that apply to this product. I will go ahead and add all 3 for an example. Keep in mind, I do not have to add every option value, just the ones that apply. You will see you have options to fill out if you would like. You can type in a quantity, have it subtract the stock if you wish. For price, it is allowing you to either subtract or add to the price you filled in on the Data tab. Points we will disregard. We do not create any reward point systems. For weight, you can either subtract or add to the weight filled in under the Data tab also. After options are complete, let's go to the Discount tab. I would like to think of this as a wholesale tab. Once you click Add Discount, you will notice fields appear in the middle of your screen. You can always leave the customer group as default. For quantity, you will want to type in the quantity that has to be purchased for this discount. Priority means priority discount. If you fill this in with the number 1, this means that this discount comes over any coupon or other discount that has a priority level anything lower than 1. Price will be the reduced price per product when sold at that certain quantity. You can select a date start and date end for the discount to be available if you wish. Next, let's go to the Special tab. Once you click the Special tab, you will want to go ahead and click the Add Special button. What you will notice is something similar to the last tab we just covered, the Discount tab. You can set up a priority, price, date start, and date end. What this will actually do is Opencart will actually cross out your original price you typed in under the Data tab and fill it in with the new price that you fill in under this tab. Usually these are used for holiday specials or weekend specials. The last tab we will go over is the Image tab. You can disregard the reward points in the Design tab. The Image tab will allow you to fill in additional images to the product. Maybe for your product you want different angles of the product shown. You can come in here and add additional images that will show up under the main image that you selected in the Data tab. Once you click Add Image, it will work exactly like before with adding other images. The only difference is you could give them a sort order and number them numerically in the order you want them to show up. A common example of this would say if you were selling furniture. Oftentimes you will want to see maybe a side or a back view of a product you are purchasing. This will allow you to add different angles of the product that you wish to be shown. That will cover it for products. The next thing we will go over is how to create store coupons. To create coupons, this time we will hover over sales and click on coupons, which is the third item from the bottom. Once again, you can go in and delete these coupons at a later time if you would like. But for now, once again, let's click on Insert in the top right to insert a coupon. First, we will want to name the coupon. Second, for code, we will want to fill in that code that will be used upon checkout to activate this coupon. You can only have two types of coupons, percentage or fixed amount discount. Fill in the discount rate below that. Total amount is used if you wish the customer to spend a certain amount before the coupon can be used. Customer login may throw you off at first. Once your website is up, customers can sign up to your website. What this means, if they register with your site, they can log in and will automatically fill in their payment and address info after they fill it in one time. Unlike guest checkout, which means you have to fill in the information for shipping and payment method each time. If you select yes and customer login, this means that the coupon will only be available to people who have registered to your site. If this coupon includes free shipping, mark as yes. You can select certain products and categories you wish for this coupon to be pertained to. Once you check the categories, you can start typing in the products below that are filed under these categories. If you wish this coupon to be applied to all categories and products, just leave this area blank. Next, date start and date end. These are used to fill in the dates on when the coupon is valid. Uses per coupon. This is the maximum number of times the coupon can be used by any customer. If you wish for it to be unlimited, you may leave it blank. After that is uses per customer. This is the maximum number of times the coupon can be used by a single customer. Once again, if you wish for this to be unlimited, you may leave this field blank. The last field is status enabled or disabled. If you wish for the coupon to be active, you can leave it as enabled. For whatever reason, you may disable it if you do not wish for the coupon to be active. And this will wrap up our Opencart walkthrough. For further questions, you may contact your designer or give us a call on the 800 number. You may notice down below our support article links that will go over many things that we covered in this walkthrough. We wish you the best of luck to you and your business.